One, two, three. One, two, three. Let's go.
I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective readings, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is greatly loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light only. You're welcome into this reading. Please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Gratitude. Okay. Hey, y'all. So, I'm in my notes with it, okay? The song that's playing is called Found, and it feels loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. Usually 9 is like the magic number though, but you know, some songs are louder than others. Okay, so I went outside, right? Like I always do before I record. I always go outside and ground myself and just you know, wait around for any other messages Spirit might want to give me. So I found a dandelion, okay, first of all, I walked downstairs, right, and I let my dog go, you know, that way so I can go this way so he doesn't go out the gate and go out into the street because I don't be having his leash on because he's hella smart and he doesn't need it, okay, but he will go outside the gate and then he takes forever to come back in. So I don't like him being that close to the street, okay? That's my baby. So anyways, I went over there, you know, to my regular spot and I just looked at the grass and I noticed, you know, all the little dandelions, but they were in like wish mode is what I call them, you know, when they get the little white things and you can just pick them up and blow them like, you know, I hope that painted the picture painted for me, okay? You can just blow it, you know, and make that wish. Well, they were all in the grass all around me, okay? So your wishes are all around you, okay? They're just right there for you to just grab, okay? I blew like 2 of them. Because I blew one, but then I tried to bring another one, and on the way in the house, it just lost all its things, so I just blew it. I also found this poinsettia leaf. Okay, my neighbor has poinsettias in front of their door, so that's obviously where it came from. But I was like, why would she throw them down here? But I just felt like Spirit wanted me to get this leaf. Okay, I am gonna put this leaf on my altar. But I also found this rock. Okay, that is like really cute to me. I don't know why, but it kind of just feels like a crystal to me. It looks like a crystal, like the way it's kind of like clearish. Okay, so I have my whole notes, okay, obviously. But then there's like the notes that I always get while I'm just dancing around getting dressed, okay, and doing yoga and stuff. So the first one was, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your brain is? Okay, you could have used AOL when you were younger, okay? If you did use AOL, then you know what that is from, okay? It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your brain is? Because it was one of those little, like stickers, you know, and it moved and the brain popped out, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna take this one because it's labradorite and I just found some labradorite. I'm doing a pre-pull, but I figured I might as well do the pre-pull while I was talking to y'all. I don't know why I told y'all I was gonna take that one. Okay. It says, oh, then I said when I was in the bathroom finding something to wear, I was like, I don't really have nothing to wear. I was like, all of this stuff is little. And I said, I wear little stuff. I'm a hoochie. So you could be a hoochie, okay? You could like just, I mean, not necessarily a hoochie, you know, but you like to wear, you know, little cute little dresses and skirts and stuff like that. That's why I'm always doing this, because I always have a dress on, you know, most of the time. It's rare that y'all see me with some pants on. Also, when I was writing, do you know where your brain is? I wrote way, you know, like curds and whey. I was like, okay. So I wrote way down over here. I'm gonna look at the symbolism of it and tell you why I wrote that, because I have no idea. Also, I was singing Countdown by Beyonce. You know, oh, killing me softly, and I'm still falling, still the one I need. I will always be with you. But that's not really the point, that part of the song. The part of the song is the countdown, okay? There's a countdown coming to your wishes, okay? To your blessings, okay? There's a countdown in effect, says Spirit, okay? Spirit says there's a countdown in effect, counting down to your blessings, okay? Let's see. It's just telling me what way is. Like, I know that. Okay. Okay, so whey, called healing water by the ancient Greeks, is filled with nourishing probiotic pro-life activity, protein, healing fats, vitamins, and minerals. Wayward Spirit is an unaged, sustainably produced specialty spirit that is made from whey and byproduct of cheese making. Okay, which makes me want to tell you about milk. The song is called Money Owed. So you might have some old money, okay? Or you might find out that you got some old money. It says milk is a powerful symbol within most cultural traditions. It is the fluid of eternal life, fertility, and abundance, okay? It is the food of the gods and the first human diet. It flows freely in the promised land of Canaan. Milk symbolizes the mother. It is deeply connected with life itself. Fire. So you are deeply connected with life itself, okay? I just love like profound sentences, okay? I know that sounds like some corny shit to say, but whatever, I'm corny. Practice wearing your heels. I don't know, because I was thinking about my heels in the closet and I was like, I should get back into wearing my heels around, because Spirit said I'm about to be wearing heels around, okay? You might be about to be dressing up a lot, I guess is the point. You could be going to, I heard, events, okay? Business meetings and all kinds of things where it's going to cause you to need to be more dressy, okay? So you might have not worn heels for a while like me. I've been rocking the flats, okay? Really on my hippie shit. Spirit saying if you feel like you're not going to be used to wearing heels or comfortable in your heels, okay, practice wearing your heels. Walk around the house in your heels, you know, a little bit at a time so you can get used to wearing them heels, because you're gonna wear your heels, okay? Clovers, okay, so in order for you to understand all of this, I have to explain it. Well, I already explained the dandelion thing and the poinsettia. They wanted me to tell you the poinsettia meaning, or what, you know, it means to us right now. I think that's how you say it. Yes. Okay. So it says we consider them the Christmas flower, and many people give them around Christmas time to symbolize goodwill and community spirit. Okay. So Spirit gave me this. Spirit gave me this leaf. Okay. Because, you know, I could have just, and I was looking at it next door on the neighbor's porch, and I did not even think to look it up, okay? But until I went downstairs and Spirit was like, yeah, pick that leaf up. There were two, but one was you know, like in better condition than the other one. It was like somebody poured bleach on it or something. I don't know. I feel like that's symbolic of something, but let's keep going. It says in religious communities, the shape of the poinsettia flower is thought to symbolize the Star of Bethlehem, with the red leaves of the poinsettia symbolizing the blood of Christ. Okay. So you is living by the blood, okay? And you are you should be expecting lots of goodwill and community type of spirit to come to you this season. Some of you like to go out and volunteer, okay, at homeless shelters and things like that, passing out food, okay. Spirit loves when you do that, and you love when you do that too. That's one of the things that lights you up, okay. You could even be meant to, you know, run your own homeless shelter or something like that. You could be looking into that. That's a good look, okay? You can do that. That's going to work. Also, the wreath on the neighbor's door has pine cones on it. So, I'm going to tell you about that. And also, I have to tell you, there's low-key a lot of notes since they added all of these notes, okay? But we're not complaining, right? We're happy about these messages that Spirit be throwing into us. So, it says, throughout the span of recorded human history, pine cones have been symbols of human enlightenment, resurrection, eternal life, and regeneration. Okay, so you have eternal life, my love. Okay, you have enlightenment. Okay, you're about to experience the ego death, or you have already experienced your ego death. Okay, but it's a really long process for your ego to die. Okay, so you could be very close. Maybe that's what the countdown is too. It could be a countdown to your ego death. Okay. What did she say? I feel like I need to go look at the lyrics on the countdown part. Spirit told me to go look at the lyrics. Okay. Yep, I put it on, it ain't nothing that I can't do. Yep, I buy my own if he deserve it, buy his shit too. So she say, 10, we dress into the 9, he picked me up, we 8, make me feel so lucky, 7, he kissed me in his 6, we be making love in 5, still the one I do this for, I'm trying to make us 3 from the 2, he's still the one. Okay, so you could be about to meet the one who is the one. Okay, watch my love reading that I did the other day, or yeah, on Friday, I think. Whew, y'all. Just watch the love reading before these videos, okay, in the video list. I do not remember the names of the videos, okay. I just come up with them after I finish recording, sometimes in the middle of recording, and I'll write it down. And even then, I still be changing it. I don't be remembering them. There's a lot of them, okay. Just, you know, look around. Look at the page. Look at the videos that call you on my page, on anybody's page. Look at the videos that jump out to you. It says, okay, so there's 4-leaf clover. Well, not a 4-leaf clover, but a clover patch under my stairs, and it caught my attention when I was going upstairs. So obviously it's one of the signs. Okay. It says, the leaves of 4-leaf clovers are said to stand for faith, hope, love, and luck. That's why I said 4-leaf. Okay. It's often said, my bad, it does spit a little. It's often said that Ireland is home to more 4-leaf clovers than any other place, giving meaning to the phrase, the luck of the Irish. So you could be of Irish descent. You know, I actually say that a lot. A lot more than I would think that I would, okay? I don't know why, but you could be of Irish descent, okay? You could actually live in Ireland, okay? Or you could have visited Ireland, or you want to go to Ireland. Spirit said. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, it says, be your own mama. What is that? This is Chrysocolla. It says, be your own mama. This is the crystal deck, okay? Feel free to buy any of these crystals that you are attracted to, okay? Or the ones that, you know, sound like you. But I'm going to try not to get too into like the words of the cards, because they're kind of long, you know. But I mean, I'm gonna scan through it, okay? And give you what you need from it. But I be trying not to read too much, because I already do a lot of reading, you know, just from the notes that Spirit gives me for y'all alone. Okay, so now the actual notes. I wrote Pluto is not the only dwarf planet in the solar system, okay? So then I had to go figure out, okay, well, how many dwarf planets are in the solar system? There are 5 dwarf planets in the solar system, which is interesting. 5 is the number of change. I just pulled 5 overall energy cards without even noticing it, okay? And then I wrote 5558 on here, okay? 5 represents change. Big changes in your life are coming, okay? You could be seeing 555 everywhere. You could be seeing 1010, okay? You could be seeing 555 or 5558. You could be seeing 1155. You could be seeing 455, which feels random, but it is not, okay? It felt random coming out of my mouth for some reason. Okay, it says You Got It Girl by Chris Brown and Drake, okay? You got it, girl. You got it, girl. I don't wanna play no games. Fuck around, give you my last name. Here we go with this marriage again. Girl, I'm tired of the same damn thing. That's okay, cause baby, you. Okay, so somebody wanna get you and ride around with you in their whip, you know, and listen to their jam. Like somebody wants to marry you, they want to wife you, they want to husband you, okay? Let me see, what's 5558? So 5558, it says coping with new challenges is tough. It calls for resilience and patience, okay? So you could have gone through some challenges recently, or you could be going through a challenge right now, or there could be a challenge coming up, okay? The energy is fluid. In the readings, my readings energy is, man, it's right for whoever needs to hear it the way that they need to hear it. You're going to hear it, okay? Even I hear my own messages, like, in a different way, okay? So when I watch them back, okay? So, just make sure that you're taking only what is for you. But you could be going through some sort of tough challenge, okay? We have all been through very tough challenges, and I think that Spirit's just saying, okay, be prepared for the changes that are coming up, because they're talking now. You asked for them, okay? You asked for these changes that are coming. They're an answer to your prayers. The song saying, jam on it, jam on it. So you have nothing to worry about. Look, it says, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. So you could have just stood up for yourself in a real way, okay? Lately, you're just like done with it. You've decided that you're not gonna take it, okay? You've taken a stand. You've taken the faith route, okay? You stood your ground, and Spirit is going to congratulate and reward you for that. Congratulations. That was what they were waiting for. They were waiting for you to set up some sort of boundary, okay, to have some sort of respect for yourself, to decide what you would take and what you wouldn't take, okay? To just be like, bitch, no. Okay, sometimes Spirit wants you to just be like, tell that bitch no. Like, no. And then if the bitch be like, why? Be like, because I don't want to. Okay? Sometimes Spirit wants you to just stand up for yourself. That's really important. So next I wrote buck symbolism, okay? So bucks embody the masculine aspects of deer symbolism, including speed, stamina, and grace, okay? This is what I'm saying. I love when it makes good sense, okay? They also embody additional qualities, including virility, leadership, and regeneration. But we already said something about regeneration too, okay? You're regenerating, you're healing rapidly, okay? Because whenever there's, that instant, like, mutant type of regeneration on TV, that's what they just had me see, like, some superhero regeneration type shit, where the cells just immediately fix themselves. Almost like how a person with nanobots in their system, okay? So you're into, like, shit like this, okay? You could be into, like, shows with, like, really high-tech stuff, because I am, okay, like, superhero things and, mad scientist type of things. Sci-fi is what the words I'm looking for, okay? You could be really into sci-fi types of things, okay? But the way that nanobots heal you really quick, okay? Spirit has dropped their own sort of nanobots, okay? Their own sort of, like, regeneration energies into us, okay? So that's why it seems like so many people are healing at a rapid rate and waking up, because Spirit has done this huge push, okay, to, like, all of humanity. Shine bright like a diamond. by Rihanna is what I wrote next. Gratitude spirit. Y'all don't understand. I love the way they do this. Spirit said the way we do this. I love the way we do this. Okay. Okay, spirit. Lyrics. So, find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. I'm telling you, you and somebody else is finna be shining like diamonds out here in the sky, okay? Like, if you already found your divine counterpart, okay, then y'all are right on schedule, okay? You and your boo are about to do big ass things. So whatever, things you guys are planning to do together, okay? Whatever collab you have that you want to do with your partner, that's a good look, okay? So make sure you get to do that. But I heard that some of you guys as partners are going to need a little bit of convincing, okay? But okay, they told me to tell you to pre-pull now. Okay, so we got Bloodstone, okay, with Power Up Your Vitals. I'm gonna give you more out of these cards, but right now it's the little titles that are important right now. Power Up Your Vitals, okay? So this thing that you and your boo are supposed to do, that you guys are supposed to do together, okay? That's going to make you guys shine bright like a diamond. Woo, okay? You see? The channeling has just picked up, okay? Because I got a little excited. Okay, Labradorite. Okay. Protect your magic, okay? Whatever this is, okay, this magic that you guys are about to get together and create. Look, this is a Missy Elliott exclusive, okay? This is exclusive to you guys, okay? And it's protected, like it's magically protected. Like there's nothing that anyone can do, but also make sure you guys are protecting your energy, okay? And even if you're single, okay, when you do get with your boo, make sure that the energy cleansing rituals and things that you do, you know, your meditations and things, try to do those things with your partner, okay? Because you guys are one. You guys are a divine partnership, okay? It's so much more powerful if you do it together, okay? Muscovite, okay? There's a need for one of you. That's why I said that. There's a need for, because I said somebody's partner might need convincing. Your partner's foresight is not as good as yours, okay? This move would help them to develop their gifts as well, okay? You could have been doing much more, you know, extensive and deep work than your counterpart, and that's fine. You know, everybody's on their own journey, on their own path, learning their own lessons, okay? So you can't expect them to be exactly where you are with it, but just hold the vision, okay? They'll come around. They're gonna see. You're gonna bring them some sort of proof that this is perfect. She said, I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside your eyes. So shines bright tonight, you and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Let's see. Palms raised to the universe. As we moonshine in Mali, feel the warmth. We'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. So you could do like, I don't know, what do I want to say? Psychedelics, or, you know, like your counterpart should be like, you know, the homie. So you and your homie, y'all like to chill, okay? Just really just, you know, just get high as fuck, have deep ass conversations, and just, you know, party. So Tiger's Eye, that's what I heard. Who said that? The Game, I think. Balance your whole being, okay? So you guys are coming into this amazing balance. Or when you meet this partner, you're going to like recalibrate, sort of. Like you're going to like I don't know, like reprogram. They're going to wake something up inside of you that's crazy. That's about to have both of y'all shining hard, like diamonds in the sky. Like it's going to be totally undeniable, okay? The way that you two are about to shine. She said, excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. I was bitching to Frankie. What? Oh. So So I wrote a special message, Newport, and I wrote river symbolism after that, but I already looked that up. So when I get to that, I'm gonna get to that. But let me tell y'all, okay. This is one of my old books, okay, where I was when I first woke up, okay. I was channeling some very, very profound shit from doing random things. Like I was sitting around. This is what I was doing. I was sitting around. I don't know, just chilling, and I was looking at the Newport box, okay, and Spirit started talking. Spirit started talking, and I was like, whoa, this is good. Let me write it down, okay? So I wrote a special message, Newport, okay? In this book, and I was like, okay, let me get that book, because I was in the bathroom this morning, like, okay, they were like, yeah, put it together. Yes, that's what we want you to do. Anyways, it says, there are many ports along the journey that you stop at to give and take on the way to the great gathering, okay? Happiness along the way. To the great gathering and happiness, my bad. Along the way, you learn important lessons and even pick up members of your soul family, okay? If you spend too long at one port, you have to reroute until you learn to surrender to the true meaning of the divine timing, okay? Your intuition is like a clock or a compass. It's a tool to help you keep time and navigate. But like any tool, you must learn to use it and trust it to do its job properly, and also trust it to lead you in the proper direction. Okay. Upkeep is also an important process. Sometimes you must get rid of the old tools that no longer serve you or get the job done. They need to be replaced when new and most, they need to be replaced when new. Let me see. When new and in most cases improved tools. Okay. When new and in most cases improved tools to help, and sometimes to help you navigate through more difficult jobs in the journey, pretty much. Okay. My writing was sloppy. So I also was sitting in my car. I don't know why I remember exactly when I wrote this thing down, but I was sitting in my car. I was getting high, I think. I don't know. It was a long time ago, okay? I probably was getting dumb high. And I seen the no parking sign, okay? And I had been thinking about that no parking sign all the way to this point where I was writing down this Newport thing. So I went back and wrote it, okay? It says there's no parking in a spiritual journey, okay? The best way to learn necessary lessons of life is to keep going. Because parking where you shouldn't can get you towed away at your own expense, okay? No new exercise regimen is easy. Practice and dedication and meditation is the most important exercise any person can do, okay? Contentment to self. Channeling this helped me with my spiritual journey so much, okay? to have that kind of understanding of it. And it tripped me out because this came from me, you know? It came from me. It channeled right through me. It really messed me up. And I was doing something else, okay? I was helping my friend to set up her like charity thing, you know? And I could have like really gotten into that, you know, and it would have fit, okay, you know, it fits into my whole type of thing, and I will get there eventually, you know, to the whole humanitarian part of my mission, you know, where, you know, I don't want to tell y'all my business and shit. Spirit said don't tell y'all, but I'll get to that point where I'm doing more of what she's doing, you know, but Spirit was like, no. They were like, we're not calling you to do that, okay? You're gonna have to make a choice. Do you want to do that or do you want to do this, okay? You want to start this channel or you want to be her secretary? And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna have to tell her. But you know, she took it really well. She was like, you know, I totally understand. She's like, if that's what you want to do, you know, then of course I totally would rather you do what it is that you feel like good doing than be really sitting here miserable trying to help me, okay? And that tripped me out that she took it so well. I thought that it was going to be much harder, you know, but Spirit's like, no, it's always easier to choose yourself, okay? So make sure that you just hold the vision that Spirit has to hold the vision to the next port that they're taking you to, okay? Because every port, like I said, every port that you go to, you're blessed with new tools and things like that. There's like a swap out. You can make a trade with the people there, and you can even pick up a member of your soul family along the way, okay? So you never know why Spirit's leading you that way, but just follow the way that they're leading you, because they're never going to lead you the wrong way. Gratitude, Spirit. Okay, I'm telling y'all, I love when they talk to y'all just right. Like, makes my job easier. Okay, so rivers. Rivers symbolize life, fertility, freedom, and a path, and the passage of time, okay? So, like that's what I'm saying with this countdown energy. Like, don't focus so much on the time, okay? Focus on the details of what it is that Spirit wants you to do, okay? He said it's an ocean. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only, okay? So if you're going to, it's like once you manifest something, okay, you need to give it to God, give it to Spirit, give it to your angels, give it to your ancestors, so that they can make it happen in the 3D first, okay? And then you're already attracting that thing. You've already made it. It already exists, but it had to exist in the spirit first, and you had to be a vibrational match to even receive it, okay? Are you even in the energy of receiving? Are you open to receive the things that God's trying to give you, or is your heart still closed out from that? Like, there's a lot of things that need to be assessed in this spiritual journey, is all I'm saying. So make sure that you're always talking to God, always talking to Spirit, okay? Getting a good answer, because as you can see, even they were still channeling through me, even when, I feel like even when I wasn't worthy. But the truth of the matter is, we're always worthy, okay? That's the problem with our religions, is that they teach us that we're not worthy, that we, should live in fear, and that we are not good enough to get whatever we're supposed to get. But no, Mr. Rebel is playing. Rebel, rebel against that. Rebel against that, because that's not the way. The way is to just really connect in, okay, and hold that vision that you have, okay? Spirit's just saying whatever it is that you're planning on making, okay, you're gonna make it. Just go with the flow like the river does, okay? I've said this multiple times, but I'll say it again because I like it, Spirit always puts this big river, I don't know what river it is. They say it's the Mississippi. Okay. Spirit always puts the Mississippi in my head. And, the way that it rushes, and they just always flash it in my third eye, when they want me to see this. But rivers are not just all rushing and all the time. There's parts of the rivers that are rough and they're rocky, okay, and you could die going through there, okay? Do you hear me? There's parts of the river that are still fast but slightly less dangerous, and then there's the part of the river, that seems like it's almost, like not a river sometimes. In certain rivers, there's just that really still part of the river, where it's like it looks like it's not even moving, like it looks like just a pool, okay? Because that's where you're in the pool of Christ's light, okay? All right, let me give you a little bit more from these cards now that I'm done with the notes, okay? I'm at 31 minutes. I swear my notes be a whole reading. So, but you just stay very earthy, okay? You could be like a very earthy person. Why does this say, in the Middle Ages, some believe the red splotches on the stone surface were the blood of Christ? I just said you in the pool of Christ, okay? And earlier I said you living by the blood. You living by the blood, okay? It says the constantly overworked and completely drained. Okay, you could be overworked. Okay, you could be a Capricorn. You could be working too much. Capricorns tend to do that. You guys are about your money, but you're Earth sign. Okay, you are stability, and that's very important to you. But Spirit's saying that it's not always about the money. Okay, the money is inside of you. You are the money. Okay, whenever you do important work, spiritual, physical, and psychological. Okay, so you need to have some bloodstone on you. I really like the energy that comes off of bloodstone. It's really fire. And I had a tiny little, just a tiny little heart, and it was really good for me, but it disappeared. Spirit told me, I was thinking about it when I was outside. Spirit said somebody stole it. So I was like, okay, well maybe they needed it more than me. You might be steals from you. Dang, it skipped over. But I was saying you might be that kind of person that like if somebody steals from you, you're just like, oh well, maybe they needed it more than I did, you know? Okay, so when you're totally bled dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self, okay? So start feeling yourself, okay? Do some exercise. What does it say? Do some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day, chin up and head high, okay? A labradorite is like a magical stone. Look, let me show y'all my little piece of labradorite that I found. Well, my son found it and he came and he was like, is this yours? Look how pretty it is. I absolutely love everything about it. It's really good for water signs to carry around. Okay, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Why? Oh, okay, on the card it says Pisces. Labradorite, let me see. It says the stone seems to hold the light of the aurora borealis just beneath its surface. This slightly psychedelic iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as labradorescence, okay? Who needs it? Adventurers exploring to far off land. Adventurers exploring far off lands, places, alchemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy, okay? So you are starting to see the magic, okay, no matter your sign. You may have lost your faith in magic at one point, okay? It says the world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurling through space, okay? And you're on it, and that makes you special. So gaze into labradorite and delight in that, okay? Delight in your specialness. See the aurora borealis within and around you, okay? Because that's how huge, you know, you and your energy are. You know, we're so much... like we're taking up so much more space, you know, than we look like we're taking up, you know, and that makes a lot of sense why you can suck up a lot of other people's energies and things like that. So just be aware, okay? Just be constantly cleansing your space, cleansing your aura, so you know what's going on, so that you can get to this place that Spirit's trying to take you to in the first place. Develop your foresight. It says that muscovite, this crystal right here, it says it acts as a navigation tool for explorers for the supernatural and synchronistic, okay? So it helps your intuition is what Spirit's saying. It helps you to develop your foresight, you know, it helps develop your third eye and your intuition, okay? Because like I said in that book that, you know, your intuition is your compass, it's your guide. It says the pragmatic, empirical and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Against your forehead while peering into the future is where you can put it, okay? So maybe lay down and put it on your forehead while you're meditating. When to use it. When I want to believe is your MO, okay? So you have this faith that is unmatched, okay? Nobody can, especially since you started seeing the magic in your reality, like nobody can tell you that what you're doing and where you're going is wrong, because that's kind of how I was too, you know, like once I really grasped the whole thing, you know, because I went through a lot of different spiritual awakenings, you know, like really quick, like back to back to back, you know. I was like in here just like depressed, okay, just like crying. Well, what seemed to me like, you know, it felt like I had just, you know, really broken down, you know, but I was going through a crazy dark night of the soul, okay, and there was a lot of things that I needed to deal with that I wasn't dealing with, okay. I was just numbing, I was just doling, I was just high all the time and drunk all the time. Like I was not thinking ever, like, and it was crazy, you know. And so that's why I will up this anytime, you know, because this was the first thing that really brought me out of that funk, out of that, you know, I mean, it pushed me into the biggest funk ever, you know, but it was worth it. Oh God, was it worth it, you know? And it restored my faith. Like I did not even realize, you know, how much I had not been talking to God, you know. I didn't realize how separate my life had become from my faith, and that is not me at all, you know. I got back to me finally, okay. I'm tearing up, let me move on. But Spirit wants me to tell you guys more about me, you know, here and there, so there you go. It took me a lot, okay. The song is saying disturb you. That's what spirit did, okay? They disturbed my whole system, okay? Shut it down. Broke my car, broke my phone, broke my relationship, broke everything to build my foundation over. And I'm extremely grateful, okay? My faith is unmatched, okay? Unmatched. Nobody can tell me nothing. Look, balance your whole being with Tiger's Eye. I had to balance my whole being. Let's go, spirit, okay? I balanced my entire being. Now I feel good. Even though, I might not be moving the way I was moving, I'm going to get back to that. Spirit is like, don't trip. You might think that you gave up some bags, or that you missed some opportunities, but you didn't miss shit, all right? You didn't miss a damn thing. Let me get a tissue because I can just feel the tears. They see them. Anyways, it says, avoid overthinking, okay? Avoid overthinking. And, you could be feeling like really moody, okay? Really mood swingy, but it's all headed to a good place, okay? You have to get rid of that darkness. You have to get rid of that nastiness. You really do. Anything that's in there that does not go in there, it's in the way of God being in there, okay? So that's why it's important to do shadow work and to really face these old things that are within you. A lot of people, they don't get it. They just don't understand. They don't understand what is the point because they won't even try. And it really makes you sad. It's really disappointing. But it's like, whatever. At the end of the day, you have to just move on. And I think that Spirit's saying with that, you can't save everybody. You want to teach them and you want to help them, but you can't save their asses, okay? You have to move on. You cannot overthink the decisions that Spirit pushes you to make, okay? You just have to make them and just hope that they're going to go back and save the people that, some people are beyond saving. Some people are betrayers of God. And some people were only put here to make you think that they love you, period. For you to learn a lesson, though, that no matter what, nobody loves you the way God does. So do not leave him, okay? So just keep going. Okay, I don't know what all the tears is about. Somebody is very emotional, okay? Somebody is very emotional right now, and Spirit's saying you're just going through a dark night of the soul, okay? It's okay to cry. Like, if you don't cry, you don't let it out, and God pays you back for every single tear. Every single tear, you're going to get it back, okay? So, don't worry about it. Every single tear, you're going to get it back. It says, pray, okay? Because it says where to put Tiger's Eye. It says to put Tiger's Eye in a string of prayer beads hanging from your middle finger, okay? And count them during meditation along with your blessings, okay? It says somebody's Catholic, okay? Somebody grew up Catholic, but you are spiritual now, okay? It says, when your thoughts are not your friends, then I say stop overthinking, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel all of the feels, okay? See how I just cry on the drop of a dime? Because I know that it's okay to let those things out, okay? Your sensitivity, your emotions, they are kind of a superpower for you, okay? You use them as a tool, okay? Use them. You're in control of them, period. I'm crying happy tears because I'm just telling you guys, like, these are tears of me being grateful. I'm so grateful to be here, to be alive, okay? Y'all don't know. I've been through the shits. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit of pieces here and there, okay? Over this time that I'm making videos, y'all going to hear some shit, okay? I've been through a lot of shit. But, and a lot of people, I hate when people say, though, like, I shouldn't even be alive. Like, what do you mean you shouldn't be alive? How is that even a statement, I mean, I get it. It's like you've been through some situations where you could have died, but to say I shouldn't be alive is stupid. That's like an affirmation that you want to die or something. That's how I look at it. Like, no, you should be alive because God wanted you to be alive. If you should have been dead, you would have been dead, okay? So you should be alive, okay? You can don't say that. Don't be saying I should have died. No, you shouldn't have died. If you should have died, you would have fucking died, okay? Balance your whole being. Balance is important. You could be feeling just as grateful as I feel, though. Like, yes, finally I found something, oh, here's a new way, a new lease on life, a new, like, it just renewed that renewal, okay, that I was talking about. It renewed you. You feel like the Spirit, Get your mind right, okay? Spirit needed you to get your mind right. That's why you had to go through all of the bullshit, though, all of the lessons, everything that you go through. It is all to help you get your mind right. Because, let me pause and blow my nose, okay? Okay, so it's crazy because, like I was saying, you needed to get your mind right? Because you were walking around getting triggered, by everything and everyone. So you've come out of that. I guess this is more, I don't really know. Like, I feel like it's all over the place, but at the same time, I feel like it's making sense. I'm just feel like it's all over the place because I cried, okay? But also, the song came on and started saying in the air where it's fair, because you had to realize that it's as above, so below, okay? As above, so below. Not as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? Because they say that, like, about hell. But it's not really about hell. It's really about you striving to be like what is above, okay? It's about you trying to be as angelic and as, clean and in God as you can be, but also realizing you're not perfect, okay, that you need to take breaks. Somebody needs to take a break because they were talking about overworking earlier. You need to take a break, okay? You need to have more trust in yourself in order to go forth and do this thing that you're supposed to do with your divine counterpart, or even if you're in it right now, you need to trust your gut, but also you need to trust your divine partner's gut, okay? That's huge right there, right? Because how many of us want to ever put our bag in someone else's hands and have to worry about if they're going to handle that bag properly or not? You have to be able to trust your divine counterpart. If you cannot trust them, they are probably not your divine counterpart, or they could be your divine counterpart, but they're not ready. You are not ready for them, okay? Sometimes they come and they go. Like, you could be with someone and it could seem like you guys are about to break up, and you guys might break up, you know what I mean? But it's all a part of the initiation. You guys, or this could have happened already. You could have been with someone and you could have broke up with them, and you could have felt like, oh, I'm never going to be with this person again. But Spirit's like, you needed to just trust your path. So they could be coming back into your life. I've been picking up this energy a lot lately that someone's going to get back with their ex, okay? You are here to birth a new age, okay? Everything else is, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are focusing on, but I breathe. I'm always on my spirituality all the time, okay? 24 hours a day. I don't feel like it's ever off. I'm always taking the time to just stop and write this little note down, write that little note down, look up this number, look up that number, in the middle of me doing things. I'm always watching some sort of spiritual video or something that's going to teach me something about me. I'm living my truth and following my deepest calling, okay? And that's what Spirit is saying. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay? Some of you don't know your calling yet, and that's fine. They're about to reveal it to you really soon, okay? There's lots of divine orchestration going on, though. There's some huge shit happening energetically, and you are either woke and you're tuned into it, or you're just not, and it's really important that you get tuned in, okay? Look look at the priestess card right here. You're either looking beyond the veil, or on your way to looking beyond the veil, or you're just not, you're just not walking around kind of blind, but like I said, everybody has their own time where they're supposed to wake up, where they're supposed to, get their dreams. Some people don't wake up until they're 55, okay? Some people don't wake up because it took them a while, maybe they got stuck in cycles along the way, but there's no such thing as it happening in the wrong time. That's for damn sure. You about to shine bright like a diamond, just like Spirit said, and have a hand in birthing this new age. It's like Spirit saying you need to even be grateful. Even if you don't do much, you should be grateful and know that tiny little bit that you did, it was huge. Like just as simple as being fair in every situation that you come across. All right, it says be fair in all situations and resolve your conflicts. So that's what I was talking about earlier, really getting through all of your conflicts. Like there's always shadow work to be done, if you look at it like that, I mean, it seems like it would go against everything that I say, but there's always something that you don't know, that you're not quite ready to know, okay? There's always always more stuff you can learn. You know, there's so much shit that I have learned and I don't know the half of it, okay? And I mean just dealing with people in my life and people around me. People around me apparently do scandalous ass shit all the time, you know, and Spirit's always pointing at it, always pointing it out, always telling me about it. And then they're also telling me, don't worry about it though. We just telling you because you got the right to know. And because you can know, because we can tell you. Spirit loves talking to us. If they can talk to you, they come talk to you because they can. Okay? And also because they want you to help them get their word out. Okay? Some of you are mediums. Okay? Some of you are hella psychic like me. You can just talk to spirits all day. Okay? And never need a friend because you have all the friends that you need. Okay? I'm kind of like that. I really don't need nobody around me. I really don't. Like, I really will be giggling and just as entertained, you know, as if somebody else is in the room. People might look at you like, who are you talking to? I am talking, you don't. You know, on some, you didn't hear that or you didn't see that type shit. No, they didn't. Spirit's sending you special messages. Okay, that's what I just got from that little ramble. Give and receive love. Obey the spiritual laws. Okay, make sure that you're obeying the laws of the universe. Okay, the spiritual laws that you're supposed to be obeying. Like, do things right. You know, that's a problem with a lot of the readers. Like, some of the readers, they were actually meant to be readers. Some of these fake readers and fake gurus and things like that, they were meant to be readers. But once they found out, because I knew I was supposed to be a reader a year exactly before I started this channel. I started a channel, but I wasn't ready. Okay, so I just deleted the channel because I would have just projected all over everybody. I went through a gang of shit. I went through a gang of more shit since then, you know. But then when I was ready, I was just ready. You know, it wasn't hard for me to pick a name or nothing. You know, it just all came together like it was supposed to. Excuse me. And, you know, that's how you know. That's how you know, okay? So that's the problem. Like, a lot of people aren't ready yet, you know, for their purpose, and then they force it once they get a little bit of pull, you know, for Spirit to tell them something. Spirit will tell them, right? And then they'll force it and they'll find out, oh, I can do this and I can do that and I have this gift and I can, you know, do that. And then they use their gifts for evil, okay? And so now they just betrayed God and got a one-way ticket to purgatory, you know? And then they just make it worse because they just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it, right? Because that's how greed operates, you know? Once you get a taste of something that you like, you just keep on eating it, kind of like me with Brookies, okay? When I make Brookies, I always eat more Brookies than everyone else because I have a Brookie problem, okay? And, you know, it's fine. I can admit that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who can't even admit that they have any type of problems, and that's another issue. Whew, goodness, I don't really know why all of the, you know, in between talk Spirits got me doing, but I feel like they say you're hitting for certain people, okay? Whatever, I guess. If you're getting what you need, then I'm happy for you, okay? Individuality, self-image, and approach to life, okay? When you get into this divine counterpart, you know, business, don't lose yourself, okay? Be so careful not to lose yourself again, okay? You work so hard to build this foundation, okay? This is not going to be like any type of relationship that you've ever been, so you have to make sure that you are communicating, that you are meeting this person halfway, okay? That you're not going into your shell, look at this, feeling restricted, you know, and experiencing struggle when you haven't even talked to that other person about it. That's just a warning. Or you could be, like I said, this is for people who, whether you're in a relationship or not, you could be in a divine counterpart relationship right now, but you know, for the most part, they're going to be someone who is your friend, who's like-minded, okay, who has the same humanitarian beliefs as you. Of course, you guys are going to run into a challenging situation here or there, you know, what relationship doesn't, but this is going to be something where you guys always consider each other in fairness and harmony, okay? It says a union emerging and coming together, cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort, okay? This is exactly what we talk about. We're talking about your future relationship that has angelic support, okay? It says angelic support, harmony, and a perfect flow. Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Okay, that's all y'all in for. I know I have the sniffles. That's why I try not to cry. I really do. All right, Spirit want me to pull one more and read it out the book for y'all because I only pulled one of these. I'm gonna pull one more of these, then I'm gonna let y'all go. Move forward and defend self. Okay, but 2 came out. Trust, patience, and sensuality. I'm gonna read trust, patience, and sensuality because they told me to, but they wanted me to just tell you, like, going forward, don't be so defensive. Okay, yes. Do defend yourself. That doesn't mean, sit back and let anybody talk to you any kind of way. Stand up for yourself if you absolutely need to. But for the most part, turn that other cheek and keep it pushing because you really don't have time to, make anybody feel better about what they're projecting all over you. That's their own issues that they need to deal with, okay? Yes, it can trigger you, and sometimes you can mirror it, especially when your gifts are just awakening. You quick to mirror a bitch back to her, okay? But try to avoid that, okay? Because I had that really bad, like when my gifts first started popping, okay? I started mirroring back what bitches were sending to me all the time, and it caused a bunch of conflict and chaos because bitches felt like, oh, I'm so nasty, but no, bitch, you nasty. And I'm just giving you that shit back and you can't handle it. Who and I, here we go. Keep hearing footsteps, baby. Like somebody like secretly hates you, but it's okay. Like they hate themselves. That's what they don't realize, okay? Like if you don't like me, then oh well. Look, it says like Mother Nature herself, okay, because this is the Taurus card, trust and sensuality, okay? Taurus is grounded in the process of becoming, okay? It understands that a goal and the pathway toward it are one and the same, okay? So the goal and the pathway are one and the same. So if you're not, like I said, if you're not a vibrational match on the path, you will not reach the goal. Okay, you have to match what you already want on the way there. You have to be a match for it. Okay. It says moving through time with patient stability. It's tempered like a flower and won't be rushed, growing from seed to sprout to bud to blossom. Taurus is one with the earth and loves experiencing life through the senses. Okay. Sounds about right. Being Venus ruled, okay, look, Venus is at the bottom of the deck, okay? Okay, hold up. I'm about to drop it. Venus is at the bottom of the deck. It says, give and receive love, find value, and see beauty, okay? Excuse me, with the sniffling, okay? It says, being Venus ruled, it's a lover of beauty, valuing everything from art to fine food to body work, okay? It appreciates architecture and beautiful landscapes. It enjoys luxuries and accumulating things of value, okay? Goodness. The shadow of this energy is of course being overly materialistic, lost in the superficial, and even its earthiness can be problematic in excess because it's a flower's path to bloom. Being set in its way makes it stubborn, okay? There's no changing nature's course. However, when balanced, Taurus is an optimal energy that any living thing Taurus is an optimal energy for any living thing because it's wired to live by Mother Nature's laws. Whew. Did not tell you how to be tying this shit together for me, okay? Gratitude spirit. Because I was just talking about all of this, okay? It's in flow with the rhythmic, okay? It's in flow with the rhythm of life, poised to thrive and enjoy what Earth has to offer, okay? The energetics of a Taurus, okay, or a lover of beauty. Like I love to like just stare at art, okay, but I mean I'm an artist. But I mean I just love to appreciate beauty, like I also love to appreciate beautiful people. I appreciate beautiful cars. I appreciate when the sky is beautiful. I just feel like, I try to see the beauty in everything that I'm looking at, even in a mess. I look at a mess and try to look at the beauty that I could make that mess, and I think that's what Spirit's asking me to do. Okay, gratitude, Spirit. So also stability, patience, and trust. Okay, you need to embody these energetics of a Taurus. Even if, you could be a Taurus, but it's a bigger than that. It's about embodying the energy of a Taurus, okay? You could be experiencing life. Okay, so you are here to experience life through the symptoms, okay? So you could be having symptoms of a spiritual awakening, okay? That's what it is. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling the symptoms of your spiritual awakening. But I meant to say experiencing life through the senses, okay? Accumulating things of value. You're about to accumulate lots of things of value, but your shadow side, okay? This is the shadow work you need to work on. You need to work on being materialistic. Change your idea of expensive, okay? You need to change what you value. Change what you value is what Spirit's saying, okay? Give value to things that are important. Things of value are things that cannot be purchased, okay? Like love, peace, stability, happiness, okay? The feeling of home. Home is where the heart is, okay? You cannot buy that. You can't truly buy a home, okay? Because home is where the heart is. I guess you could buy a home if you really love it, if you always wanted that home and it's a home God gave you, that could be what you're in for, okay? You're in for the home that you always loved and wanted to buy that God's going to give you, okay? Ooh, okay, I'm almost done. Let me see. I got a little tissue I was working on. It says, perhaps you've been feeling out of alignment, or fearful. Be patient and trust in your process of becoming, okay? Sink deeply into each moment, even if you find yourself in trying times. Feel your way into each forward step, always asking yourself what aligns and what doesn't. Your body is an instrument to connect to the wisdom of this moment. So honor your inner knowing through every sensory experience. Give your growth the gift of time. There's no rush. The blossomed rose lives within the bud, okay? And with that, I am done, okay? It says heaven through earth and spirit through body, okay? That's what it says on the back of this book. Also, they want me to tell you about this. It says, people travel to wonder at the height of mountains, at the huge waves of the seas, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motion of the stars, and yet they pass by themselves without wondering. Ooh, come on. That was fire. Anyways, I'm done. I hope you got what you needed out of that, and I hope you have a fabulous, wonderful, amazing, freaking, enlightened day, and I will see you later.